All right, guys. So just went home, dropped off the eggs that we picked up from Harris Farm. All right, had a quick shower, and now we headed down to Miami Fish Market. All right, so got the whole day ahead of us, guys. Let's see what we can come up with down there. There's a couple of seafood markets down there. There's one in Miami and one in Varsity, okay, which is about 25 minutes away from home where I live. So you guys are going to see a different end of the coast today, okay, and maybe we'll stop off a few other places along the way, show you guys a bit of scenery while I'm down there, because it's quite nice on the whole of the Gold Coast, but that's nice down that way as well. But we'll see how we go, guys. You know what I'm saying? We'll see where we end up, where the day's going to take us. All right, but just going to go out and enjoy it as we do here on this channel. All right, so that is how it's done. DHM 46G. It's this bloke's number plate. He's driving a Subi as well. Alright. And I don't know why, but he's got like a tow bar that's like sticking up. Maybe it's for bikes and stuff. You know what I mean? It's not like a regular tow bar, it's like sticking up at the back. I'm pretty sure that's where you put bikes and all that type of jazz on. Yeah. Got some more people walking, right, out in this sunshine weather. Got a guy with his suitcase on the left. Pink suitcase, rocking that. Alright. Vic Dirk, whatever that is. There's Tesla just up here, guys. And I mentioned Tesla the other day in one of the videos. Alright, have you guys seen a Cybertruck in real life yet? Alright, is what I'd like to know. Someone, let me know if you've seen one in real life. And if you have, give us a bit of a description about what you thought about that. You know what I mean? So, that would be cool, Thought about maybe getting one of those before. But let us know what they look like if you've seen it up close and personal. Alright, give us a review. Alright, because I am yet to see one on the Gold Coast. In Australia. I'm not even sure if they've been released here. Alright, but let us know if they have, guys. Let us know if they have. This place on the left here is for sale / lease. Okay, set of apartment buildings on the corner. Okay, at the minute, and we have an Uber in front of us, guys, an Uber driver. By the look of things, he's got his sticker on the back of his car. Alright, guys, I remember when I was first in America, the first time I ever went over there, right, how cheap the Ubers were. You know what I'm saying? I remember just getting $1 Ubers and $2 Ubers from Venice Beach to 20 k's away or something. It was costing nothing. And I remember us at the end of the trip that we're on in the States, the first time we went over there. All right, we did an hour trip in the Uber, and it only cost can't remember exactly, it was $20, $25. Way back when Uber first was kicking off a bit more. You know what I mean? This was 2016, I think. Something like that. And I was just shocked at how cheap Ubers were. And obviously the price of Ubers have changed a fair bit since then. Alright. And there's so many different other ones now, like Didi and Lyft and all these other ones that have popped up. You know what I mean? But yeah, I just vividly remember how cheap it was to get around. It was cruising around in Ubers and it's costing us nothing. You know what I mean? Cheap as chips. We was over there going to the shops, getting fresh. I think I got a speaker and a fresh pair of hats, and I think I got some Jordans or some shoes or something like that from memory. But that was where it's at. I've had a good time in the States, guys. A real good time in the States. The times that I've been there, I've enjoyed it a lot. There's just so much to see and do over there. You know what I mean? Same as here as well, guys. Australia's got a lot to see and do. I mean, every country in the world's got a lot to see and do, but you know, there's just a lot of events going on over there. Right? Yeah, there is here too, but maybe it's because you're on holidays and you're looking for them more. You know what I'm saying? You know, we've got people from the States following the channel too, guys. So shout out to all the Americans out there following the channel. All right, you guys have been commenting in the comment section. All right, if you're watching this and you're from the States, let us know. All right, what state you're from. Let us know your hometown, what's happening over there. All right, and yeah, that is a little bit of info about Uber in the States from my own experience. Alright, what else we got happening? Yeah, I see the sign, we have a blue metallic, what's this thing? Suzuki Jimmy. Right, we got one of those things, metallic blue. My mother used to have one of those actually. You know, and she had a Jimmy, white one. Alright. York Street. Alright, we have a Range Rover ahead of us. Red metallic Rover, that one. Alright, with the black rims. Alright, got a Merc in front of us too. Like a matte grey / black Merc, this one. Misio as the number plate. Alright. Nice day for a drive though, guys, you know what I mean? Real nice day for a drive. It ain't very windy today either, you know what I mean? The air's quite, you know, clean and warm still, you know, and there's not much breeze going on. So, it's a ripper of a day to be out. Alright, we've got a Porsche right here, and we have the dog hanging out his head out the window, like I say, and he's got his head looking down at like the lines, all right, on the road. Oh, this dog. They usually have their head up, you know, and getting the breeze. This dog had his head down, staring at the dotted lines on the road by the look of it, you know what I mean? Got another couple of dogs on the left getting walked. All right, we just passed like the main part of the Gold Coast, the centre of the Gold Coast, guys. Okay, so we're moving a bit further down. We're now at Bundall, right? Home of the Arts Centre, right here on the left. Okay, so they've got like a cinema in there, and they do like events for like shows and you know, got a market in there too, guys, that people go to on Sundays and stuff like that. You go get fresh food, fruit, you know what I'm saying, seafood, whatever you are up to. Like a Sunday market outdoors, which is quite nice. I used to go to that all the time. Right, but there's a lot happening at Home of Arts Centre. Right, there's always events and stuff going on there, so you know, if you guys are ever here, you guys can check that out. Alright, so yeah, we are cruising down the ways. Got a health club on the right. Alright, I've been to that health club as well. Right, what else we got going on? Speaking of Teslas, we've got another Tesla in front of us. It ain't a Cybertruck, but it's a just a standard Tesla by the look of that. Alright. Got a park on the left, guys. Swing, slippery dip, just a little one. Not too huge. Alright. What else we got cracking at the minute? Got blue on blue today, guys, as you can see. Got the blue Rip Curl top on. And our favourite hat, as we always wearing, you know what I mean? So, matching the sky at the moment, because the sky is crystal blue, light blue actually, you know what I mean? But there ain't a cloud inside either. Put the sunroof open too, guys, let a little bit of extra breeze in here while we're driving, you know? And let me jump in the right hand lane, get in the middle here. Overtake this Tesla. So these Teslas don't have badges by the look of it. There's no badge like saying what type of Tesla it is. I can just see the Tesla sign, unless they've got one on the front. And I don't really see one on the front either, guys, by the look of it. No, it's just literally got the Tesla badge. So we're now at like Broadbeach Waters type of way, all right. And I used to live down here too, guys. I've lived in a lot of different places in the Gold Coast. I've moved a lot in my life, you know what I mean, in regards to houses. I could not count on all my fingers and toes how many places I've moved to throughout my lifetime, you know what I mean? More than I can count. But I've lived up here on this street here. It's called Freema Street, all right. Probably when I was like, I don't know, 20 something, 22 maybe, something like that. I lived in a share house with like, I don't know, 5-6 people. We had a big pool out the back, you know what I'm saying? We had a big outdoor back area. We could have barbecues on. Ended up getting a pool table actually for that place, okay, because I was door knocking at the time for a little bit, and I ran into some people at the house, and they were giving their pool table away, you know what I mean? So I ended up getting a free pool table from these guys, and I got my buddy to help me move the pool table over to the house. Shout out to my mate for doing that. All right, so it was a good time, guys, at that house. The guy that I live with too, he was like a DJ, you know what I'm saying? So he used to throw parties and stuff at the house, you know what I mean? So we was having parties there and whatnot, so it was a pretty fun time doing that, you know what I mean? And yeah, very enjoyable. Double story house. There was a big tree out the front of that house, you know what I mean? I like tree, guys. I like nature, as you guys know. So there was a massive tree out the front of that house. We had a balcony, at the front of the house as well. So it was ideal. And there's a basketball court down there too, guys, down the road from the house, which, as you guys know, if you've been following the channel for a while, I do like basketball, you know what I'm saying? So I had that there, and there was a park there. All right, I used to go out in the morning and do sprints in the park there actually too, like runs in the park, jog around the whole park, and sometimes me and my other mate that was living there at the time, you know what I mean, we ended up becoming mates, and we ended up going down to the park and training and sprinting down there, you know what I mean? So yeah, if you guys have been following the channel for a while, I told you guys before, I've been training for like pretty much my whole life. Since I was like 8-10 years old, I've been training, so staying fit and healthy, and I enjoy doing it. So that's what I continue to do, guys, and that's what we continue to do here on this channel, you know what I mean? Getting these blast workouts in. All right, so a little bit further down the coast now, guys, I can see we got like houses on the canal, you know what I mean? So they're by the water houses, some of these houses in the Goldie. We're in Broadbeach at the moment. All right, and just down the left here is like Pacific Fair, which is like the main shopping centre. So, if you guys come to the Gold Coast, you want to be sure to check out Pacific Fair, all right, because that's essentially where you can find everything in that joint. Robina too is another place you can go shopping. Pacific Fair, I think, is where it's at in regards to that. All right, so right now, you know what I mean, we're not too far off our destination at the moment, but right now we're enjoying where we're at. All right, appreciating what's in front of us, right? And I'm having fun, enjoying chatting to you guys on the drive, to be honest. Inform me, you guys, a little bit more about the Goldie and what's happening. Right, so Mermaid Waters we're currently at. So we essentially follow this road, guys, all the way down. Right, and we're pretty much at Miami, which is where this fish market's at. All right, and what a nice drive it is down here. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful drive, lovely. All right, got 7-Eleven on the left. I'm sure you guys know about 7-Eleven. All right, Petty Station. All right, and this place down here, guys, is called the Q Center. This is where I used to go shopping. You know what I'm saying? When I used to live in that joint, that house I was just telling you guys about. You know, because at the moment, this place here, when I was shopping at Coles and Woolies and stuff, this place has got pretty much everything at the time that I was using. You know what I mean? At the time that I needed at the time. So Coles, Woolies, Aldi, all that type of stuff is where I was shopping. And I got a fruit joint in there too, so that's kind of where I was at that stage of my life. But I don't really. I mean, sometimes I still go to Woolies to get water and like some other stuff that I buy, but mainly go to like Harris Farm at the moment. You know what I mean? That's where it's at for myself. know what I mean? But yeah. So what are we doing? So we're going down this way. I'm gonna chuck a left down here. All right. Bum, 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 bum. We're getting green lights. Okay.